huge story tonight, the future of MARTA and the question, are we on the right track? For years, suburbs have not fully embraced MARTA expanding out that far.
Yeah, for some people, they fear crime. For others, it's more cultural. CBS 46's Haley Mason is in Gwinnett County right now. And
Haley, with just a few days before the vote there, you're looking at the history and culture of mass transit in the South and how MARTA is going to be moving forward.
That's right, Thomas. Public transit has been ingrained in the fabric of Metro Atlanta, known for moving both goods and people historically. But we ask, what has halted progress along the way? And we take a look at both the history, culture, and some misconceptions around mass transit growth. In Metro Atlanta, having a car is not just a way of life, it's a part of Southern culture, says Clark Atlanta University political science professor Dr. Tammy Greer.
Here in the South, wealth or money is associated with what you own. So you own a car, you own a home, a freestanding home, a single family home.
She says some resistance to riding public transit has been a matter of social politics and class.
For a certain generation, owning home ownership or car ownership is essential in terms of demonstrating wealth. Riding MARTA essentially means that you are unable to afford a car.
For that generation.
For that particular generation.
But millennial mindsets are changing that perspective. Still, one very real perception remains, the idea that transit can bring crime.
After several public meetings, a lot of people complained about the additional ones, the tax, but there's also a lot of issues around people think it would bring crime to the community. And we all know from a lot of studies since then that that's not the issue.
Chuck Button was the Gwinnett County manager back in the 80s and 90s when Gwinnett tried to pass MARTA expansion in 1990 and failed. He says those concerns about crime moving in are still being brought up in meetings today. But CBS 46 found that several studies debunked that notion. A 1996 study found that essentially crime rates went down when a new transit station opened up in an area. A 2003 study concluded that new rail stations saw some increases in crime within already low-income areas, not suburban communities. In a booming city built on a robust rail system, both Greer and Button say mindsets are shifting with the population.
I have faith, though, that Atlanta and Metro Atlanta as a whole can play catch up and can move forward. I really do.
And here at Peachtree Corners Baptist Church, there will be a public meeting tonight led by Gwinnett County's commission chairperson. That starts at 7 o'clock. We'll have a crew there following every update leading up to this referendum vote. Reporting live in Gwinnett County and Peachtree Corners, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.